They believed they were arranging a private meeting with a child. Instead, they were walking into one of New Jersey's largest coordinated undercover arrests of the year. Police say 12 men, including a middle school teacher and a youth program coordinator, were taken into custody during a multi-agency sting known as Operation Bad Santa. Welcome to Life in Frames. Authorities in New Jersey say the arrests followed a carefully planned undercover investigation, targeting adults accused of attempting to lure and meet someone they believed was underage. The operation was led by the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office Internet Crimes Against Children Unit, with assistance from local police departments, the FBI, and the Department of Homeland Security. Officials say the investigation unfolded over several days in December, as undercover agents posed as minors during online conversations across social media platforms and messaging applications. According to prosecutors, the men, ranging in age from 23 to 65 years old, allegedly engaged in repeated online communication with undercover officers who were presenting themselves as children. Police say these conversations eventually led to plans to meet in person. Each suspect allegedly agreed to arrive at a specific residence, believing they would encounter a minor alone. What they encountered instead was a coordinated law enforcement response. Between December 8th and December 15th, officers say suspects arrived at the location individually over multiple days. As soon as they entered the area, they were taken into custody without incident. Authorities emphasized that no actual children were involved or placed in danger at any point during the operation. Prosecutors say most of the suspects are charged with second-degree luring and third-degree criminal attempt involving endangerment of a minor. Some suspects also face additional charges related to the alleged distribution of inappropriate digital material during the online exchanges. Officials say these charges reflect alleged intent, and all defendants will have the opportunity to respond in court. Among those arrested are Delpis Reynoso Castro, 26, of New Brunswick Marcos Aguila, 57, of East Brunswick Jose Leguia, 57, of Old Bridge Hareshkumar Harry Vala, 44, of Dunellen Vedant Kandalwal, 38, of Bridgewater Kevin Knox, 65, of North Brunswick Cameron Ame, 33, of Bloomingdale Joseph Davison, 46, of East Brunswick. Additional suspects include Jorge Mora, 52, of Jackson Akash Shah, 23, of East Brunswick Raul Angeles, 53, of Asbury Park James Keating, 59, of Edison's. Each faces varying counts depending on the alleged conduct described by prosecutors. What has drawn particular concern from the public is that 2 of the accused held positions involving youth. Authorities confirmed that Joseph Davison is a middle school teacher in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Another suspect, Cameron Amai, is identified as a youth program coordinator with an academic readiness and career pathways program at Passaic County Community College. Officials say the employers of the accused were notified, though immediate public responses were not available. Defense attorneys for some of the suspects have responded to the arrests. At least one attorney has stated that his client maintains his innocence and urged the public to avoid rushing to judgment. Other attorneys declined to comment, citing ongoing legal proceedings. Law enforcement officials say operations like Operation Bad Santa are increasingly necessary due to the rise in online exploitation attempts nationwide. According to child safety organizations, digital platforms remain one of the most common methods used by offenders to approach minors, often under false identities. Police stress that undercover investigations are designed to identify and stop potential harm before a real child is involved. Prosecutors also emphasize that these stings are conducted under strict legal oversight and rely on documented online communication before any arrest is made. They say the goal is not entrapment, but prevention. This case serves as a sobering reminder that threats do not always come from strangers in dark places. Sometimes they come from ordinary profiles, trusted roles, and familiar communities. And in this investigation, Law enforcement says intervention happened before irreversible harm could occur. The legal process will now determine the outcome for each of the accused.